He has been slicing on the local track, and tracks in North America for a while now. The name Slicer, which is the people's nomenclature given to five-time champion jockey Trevor Simpson, resonates excellence, the desire to succeed, and a natural talent coming to fruition. Simpson, currently wintering at home, has once again cemented his undeniable presence in the folklore of local racing history. Slicer shares his career in this historic interview with QuickGallop.com and its YouTube channel, The Quick Galloper.
Speaking with Trevor Slicer, Slice Bread, Dapper Simpson, OD. Morning, Mr. Simpson, how are you?
Morning, I'm okay so far.
Trevor Simpson, you are one of the most loved jockeys here at Caymanas Park. I mean, the racing fans are unbelievable in their love for you. How does that affection make you feel?
I mean, so far make me feeling, feeling good about the love that the people in the racing industry have for me.
Mm-hmm. Did you expect that when Trevor started riding, that people would have, turned out and almost worship you?
No, it wasn't like that before. It was like when it just started off. Yeah, my original name was Bayer before they called me Slicer. Mm-hmm. And the first train I went to was Life Football. Then Life Football put me on over to Bill Williams. And that's where it started off from. Mm-hmm. And put me on the market.
Yeah. When did it all start for you? How did you get here? And when was that?
Years ago, goes to school. There's a friend of mine that see me and say, he look like he's a jockey. So I never really know what is a jockey thing like. So he said, I'm going to take you to the racing one day. Was so excited, bring me down here. I think he didn't know life at all. Mm-hmm. And bring me to the racetrack and I see the horses, and they fall in love with the horses. Yeah. So I saw them running and all the jockey them look on top of the horse. And then I started to go to school, just come to the racing on weekends. Okay. Friday and Saturday after school. Mm-hmm. Went home back on Sunday. Mm-hmm. Back to school on Monday morning.
Yeah. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Abbeville original.
Okay.
Yeah, you used to have a school here then called Recreational. Mm-hmm. That we used to go to. Mm-hmm. Then we take all the tests and pass and then go to the jock school.
Right. So you got your license when?
In 1986.
86.
Yeah.
Who were some of the other jockeys that graduated with you?
I say I can't remember as much. We have Alfonso Henry, we have Ian Sergio, Marcus Higgs, D. Clark, Joe Buchanan, and Rajit DaCosta, and Ramsey.
Yeah. And how was it in the beginning, after you started riding? How quickly did you, get the job done and,
Well, my first ride was Magnum Special. Mm-hmm. And started to ride some horses that really fast. Mm-hmm. Albert Chung used to give me some horses that real fast. Started to build up my courage, And then my first win was a Sweet Explosion.
How long after you graduated?
It never took me too long to get going. Really, it never took me too long. Once I get kicked off a Sweet Explosion, then I started to just flow. Right. Then my second win was Lady Victoria. For quite don't remember the training.
Right. And you developed and you became champion when? What year you won your first championship? Your first of 5?
88.
So that's pretty quickly, Trevor.
Yeah, it never take too long to get going.
Right.
89, and that's flew all the way through.
Right. Did you believe then that, I'm made for this, having accomplished a championship so quickly?
Well, fortunately, I was born to be a rider.
Sorry?
I was born to be a rider.
You were born to. Mm-hmm.
I delivered that skill and that heart. Mm-hmm. I get a lot of teaching from even Ramjeet. Right. Very skillful rider. Mm-hmm. But my passion was U-belt, but I like to see what U-belt ride. Right. Real flat and smooth.
Well, since you have gone there in terms of jockeys, You would have ridden with some of the best that were produced. I mean, George would have been here at your time, Emilio, Winston, Hubert, you mentioned, Andrew.
Right.
What was it like riding with those great riders?
Excuse me. It was good. It was a good feelings riding with those riders, you know. There was some great riders, Neville Anderson, as I said, George Sang, Randy Fana, you know. So that was a good feelings riding with those guys.
Yeah, and you still managed to hold your own.
Yeah, I'm still here, holding my own.
Right. Having said all of that, you managed to win the most races on a calendar year with 170 wins. At the beginning of that year, was that a consideration of yours, the record?
Well, to be frank with you, I never really know I was going for the record. I was just riding. Just constantly riding in my 4, my 5. At those times, I was riding for Wayne DeCosta.
Right.
You know, and my agent was Ox. So my agent, and I could have broke that record a long time ago. And Wayne look at me and tell me that you don't have to be in a rush. I don't know, but it seems like him already know.
Right.
So I never really have a clue what was going on.
When did you realistically say, you know what is true, this record is in sight, I'm really going to go for it, I'm going to give everything for it? What part of the year?
But I was saying before, you know, I never really know what's going on. I was just riding, you know, and till them draw my attention to it when it get close.
Right.
You know. But as I said before, you know, we in the castle already know. They know more of the history back from then. And finally I get it done.
Having won so many big races here, the Jamaica Derby continued and the Super Six continue to elude you. Is that a disappointment for you?
Not necessarily. I mean, I win the Derby overseas.
Right.
In Canada.
In Canada?
Yeah. And it wasn't nothing too much for me. I win a lot of stake race here. But I'd love to win a Derby in my country.
Yeah. You rode overseas. Tell us some of the places you have ridden. And if you can recall, approximately how many races you would have won overseas?
I really check on how many races, but I do quite well all over North America. You know, riding in the States, New York, Gulfstream, Boston, in Chicago. Pretty much the circuit, the North American circuit.
Yeah.
Till I jump over to Canada. I'm doing quite well there too.
How would you compare racing abroad to racing in Jamaica?
Well, a little different. More, you know, more clean in riding with the jockeys, you know. And when I was a kid, I would tell myself I would want to go to America to ride. You know, to ride against different riders. You know, and I get the experience there. So it's a lot different by riding with some good riders over there.
Looking at some of our young riders now, how do they stack up in your estimation?
It's kind of a little bit tough for most of these guys down here now. You know? Most of these guys, there's just one racetrack and so many riders at one racetrack.
Right.
You're not going to really get most of these riders on top of the game. You know, most of these riders probably need to go out overseas and see what the difference is like. Too much riders here at one racetrack.
Okay.
You know,
What can the public look forward to from Trevor Simpson? Will you be here for the rest of this year or going back to America?
Well, let's see. Let's see what happens. That's all I can say.
Do you think you have any of the classic aspirants lined up that you might be sitting out of?
We're just starting out right now, so keep working on some horses out there. And if some classic thing come up, then we'll take it from there. I can't really give you 100% at this time.
Trevor, you're one win away from 1,500 winners. And let us put some respect on the name. Trevor Simpson, OD, Order of Distinction. You're one win away from 1,500 winners locally. How are you looking forward to that milestone?
Well, it'll be a good feeling to get that done. You know, and it'll be very soon.
It will be very soon.
Very soon. It's not too far from it.
Right.
what would you like to say to your fans right now?
Well, just keep praying for me. I will do my best for you guys until the time is right.
Okay, Mr. Simpson OD, we want to thank you for having this little chat with the QuickGallop.com and its YouTube channel, the Quick Galloper.
Simpson was at his best with the reins in his hands since the start of this season, with 2 winners, Awesome Anthony and Positive ID, coming quickly to mind. Let us watch some slicing.
Ready for a start. They're off right away. Breaking on the far side, that's Bazinga getting a flying start, and Bazinga could have the overall lead. Awesome Anthony is right there on the premises. Major Danger is closest to us. And now drifting across on the far side, that's Bulletproof Coffee. It's Bulletproof Coffee, Awesome Anthony, Bazinga, that's where the action is. Right there too, that's Sister D. Closest to us, that is Major Danger. So they're spread right across the track. Coming to the 2 furlong pole, it is Awesome Anthony, Bazinga. Awesome Anthony and Bazinga. Sister D is not too far away. Also coming on in the middle, that's Atlantic Convoy, but Bazinga showing a good speed. Awesome Anthony not quitting. Bazinga and Awesome Anthony. Atlantic Convoy begins to come forward nicely too. It's Awesome Anthony in front. Awesome Anthony now gets rid of Bazinga. Awesome Anthony going on and coming on. That's Atlantic Convoy, but Awesome Anthony beats, got tight for second. It looks like Atlantic Convoy and Bazinga going by together, and Sister D in fourth.
Still a ways to go. They're about to arrive at the half mile and go running that home turn, and Billy Wiz attempts to go gate to wire with a 3-length lead. Power continues the chase with Press Conference attached to the outside. Here is Positive ID now beginning to make steady ground. A break up 5 lengths to the head Cornerstone. Ring Charmer, that run looks to have petered out. Then Charming Beauty and Crimson at the back with a mountain to climb as they come passing the 5/16. They're coming into the lane, and Positive ID has now shot through and grabs the lead from a tiring Billy Wiz. Power begins a run down against the rail. Toward the outside, that's Press Conference, but Positive ID holds the lead, getting cracks of that right-hand stick. Now it's switched to the left hand, and Positive ID will have to hold off Press Conference. Billy Wiz trying to come with a late run. It's Positive ID and a Trevor Simpson OD and Positive ID, and Trevor Simpson will take the 7th by maybe 3 lengths. Press Conference just second over Billy Wiz, then the head Cornerstone and the Power.
Thank you for watching another video produced by the team from QuickGallop.com, YouTube channel, The Quick Galloper. Please stay on the channel for more enlightening videos on those involved in local horse racing. Please like, subscribe, and press the notification bell.